I have to let everybody know. Drake might have just faced the most humiliating moment of his career, and the way he reacted tells us everything we need to know about where he's really at right now. After months of bragging about his untouchable empire, the lawsuit didn't just end in defeat. It ended in embarrassment. The judgment came down hard, and for the first time, Drake couldn't spin it as a win. He went quiet. No clever caption, no slick promo. And when Drake goes silent, that's when the internet starts talking louder. His legal loss spread faster than one of his singles, and this time, no amount of PR control could hide the truth. Fans began digging up old interviews, old tweets, even song lyrics, piecing together how Drake's arrogance might have led him right into this downfall. And while his team was scrambling to control the damage, something became very clear. Drake wasn't handling this like a businessman. He was handling it like someone who finally realized he's not untouchable anymore. When the news first broke, Drake didn't issue a statement or lawyered-up press release. Instead, he did what he always does: ran to Instagram. Fans noticed Drake deleting posts, unfollowing key industry figures, and liking random shady comments under gossip pages. The energy was all over the place. It wasn't strategic, it was emotional. He wanted people to know he was angry, but he didn't realize he was feeding the narrative. And of course, the internet ran with it. Pages like academics were already dissecting his every move. One post turned into 10 think pieces. The man who once moved in silence was suddenly acting like the same drama he used to rap about. Behind the scenes, Drake's loss didn't just affect his reputation. It exposed how fragile his industry relationships really are. Suddenly, influencers who built entire careers off Drake's cosigns were quiet. Even his usual industry defenders stayed silent. And that silence said everything. Because in hip-hop, when people stop defending you publicly, it's not just a PR issue, it's a power shift. Sources close to OVO insiders said Drake's mood in the studio had shifted. The energy was tense. He reportedly told his team he felt betrayed by certain names in the industry. But in reality, people were just tired of defending someone who seemed more focused on ego than legacy. This lawsuit loss didn't just cost him money, it cost him leverage. Drake's fanbase has always been loyal, but even they couldn't defend his behavior this time. Under every new post, the comments were brutal. And the thing is, fans weren't just reacting to the lawsuit. They were reacting to years of bottled-up frustration. The arrogance, the shots at legends, the half-hearted music. This was the breaking point. For the first time in a decade, Drake wasn't the relatable, heartbroken superstar. He was the villain in his own story. And no matter how many PR tricks he tried, the public wasn't falling for it anymore. And here's where it gets worse. Because just when Drake thought the storm couldn't get heavier, Kendrick Lamar re-entered the conversation without even saying a word. A simple repost from a Kendrick fan page, showing his clean Grammy wins and tour highlights, went viral right after Drake's loss. The timing was too perfect. Then fans noticed Kendrick's team subtly amplifying the narrative. That while Drake was spiraling, Kendrick was winning quietly, touring globally, selling out stadiums, and dropping verses that actually meant something. It wasn't even a beef anymore. It was contrast. One man building a legacy, the other trying to defend his pride. Drake had always tried to control the narrative, but now, Kendrick didn't even need to respond. The culture was doing it for him. As the backlash grew, Drake's team tried to regroup. They scheduled fake leaks, bought ad placements, and even hinted at new music coming soon. But it all felt forced, like a desperate attempt to shift attention. Media outlets could sense it. The same publications that once praised his marketing genius were now calling it a meltdown in real time. And that's when fans realized something deeper. This wasn't just a lawsuit loss. It was the first real crack in the empire. Then came the stories. Reports of Drake locking himself in the studio for days, obsessing over what people were saying online, checking fan pages, and rewriting lyrics that no one had asked for. He wasn't making art. He was reacting. And when an artist starts creating out of fear instead of inspiration, it shows. He posted a few vague lines about trust and loyalty, but they came off as bitter, not wise. Fans saw through it. Critics saw through it. The energy shifted from sympathy to mockery. For the first time, Drake didn't look like the mastermind of his own story. He looked like someone trying to convince himself that he still mattered. And now, here we are, watching the aftermath of Drake's downfall play out in real time. The lawsuit might have been the trigger, but the real loss is what it revealed. Drake's response showed that he's more concerned with control than growth, more worried about image than integrity. And that's why this moment feels so historic, because hip-hop has seen stars fall before, but never someone this powerful, this fast, and this publicly. Drake built his empire on perception, but when that perception cracked, he didn't evolve. He panicked, and the world is watching. I want to hear from you. Do you think Drake can bounce back from this? Or has the culture finally moved on? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. Remember to like this video and subscribe to this channel. It really helps a lot. And as always, stay active.